The Glasgow School of Art is located in Glasgow, Scotland. It was built by Charles Rennie Mackintosh from 1897 to 1909. The school is constructed in a bearing masonry system and is built of three different components, which include Scottish baronial architecture, Art Nouveau motifs, and modern techniques carried out with certain materials. The baronial architecture coincides with the volumetric masses of heavy masonry, and the Art Nouveau motifs include floral and geometric motifs in the ironwork, tiles, and details. The modern techniques he uses are reflected upon his large framed windows. The school is designed to bring art together with technical skills through architecture. The school stretches an entire block and the north faces a major street. The building reflects the influences of A.W.N. Pugin and John Russell, which follows up to the currently known Glasgow style. The style shows the superiority of Gothic over classical architecture, and by implication that moral integrity in architecture could be achieved only through rebuilt construction. The school is not consistent, rather the school reflects something that was designed as it went along. Various changes were made through the building of the school by Mackintosh. The exterior is very plain. The plan and the main elements provided a framework that could easily absorb any additions that were hung on it. The nature of the plan, the simplicity of the great studio windows contrasted with the complex asymmetrical design of the center, is most visible through the north front. Wrought iron standards and brackets, the grids of the windows, the ashlar wall, and the cornice that pushes and pulls between curves and orthogonal lines define the north. The plan of the first floor shows that the north facade is composed of studios, the south of miscellaneous components, and two corridors that served as exhibit space that leads into the central museum. The south facade does not speak a clear language compared to that of the north. The south has three blank walls and very few windows. This facade faces the street. The busy streets and the slabs of the wall give viewers a more sense of the contrast it proposes. The interior, as opposed to the workmanlike robustness of the exterior and the framework of the whole building, shows its sense of delicacy. The grids from the windows extend to make another set of grids within the interior through the staircase balusters. Mackintosh's interest in joints can also be seen in the building, as timbers from the staircase landing are joined with horizontals, split into two joined to either side of the vertical. This type of joinery reflects that of Japanese joinery and is very common in his works. Mackintosh's language of straight lines and curves are related through the staircases, and as one looks down into the main corridor, this cutaway section rises to a cantilevered half landing, its horizontal curve echoed by a vertical bracket that strengthens the landing railings. The relationship also helps build up abstract compositions of different materials.